Hi everyone, in this tutorial we'll learn how to crochet a half granny square just like this. To start, create a loop with 4 chains. Add 2 chains as your first double crochet and add 7 more double crochets, so in total we want 8 double crochets including our first 2 chains. So as you can see here, I finished the first round of my half square with 8 double crochets, and this is because my granny square have 16 double crochets in the first row, and for half a square I need only 8 of them. Cut the yarn and secure your yarn. To start the next round, create a slip knot using your next color. Connect your yarn to your work, just like this. To start, add 2 chains and then continue adding a cluster. This is a cluster of 3 double crochets. Now we just want to continue with the second row to add a cluster of double crochets, just like what we have in our granny square. This time, half of them. In total, 8 clusters of double crochets for your second row. Now I cut my yarn and this is how it looks at the end of row 2. I have 8 clusters of 3 double crochets and voila! Next round, next color, I attached my yarn to the work and start with 3 chains at first, and then this round I have clusters of 5 double crochets. And as you can see, I have these 3 chains here, which I'm going to use when I want to connect my next round. Continue adding 8 clusters and to finish this round. I'll add the rest of them and see you at the end of this round. I'll finish my round by adding 3 chains and connecting my yarn just like this. This is how it looks at the end of this row, and I will cut my yarn here. Now I'm going to start the next round, which is green color, and I'll shape it as a square here. I'll connect my yarn just like this. I'll start with 3 treble crochet. And then I will continue by 3 double crochet in each space until I get to the corner. So when you reach the corner, you want to add treble crochets. So I'll do 3 treble crochets here, and then 2 chains, and again 3 treble crochets in the same spot to shape the corner. And then continue with the same pattern to the end of this row. Finish this round by adding 3 treble crochets to the end of your row. I'll cut my yarn, and this is how it looks at the end of this row. Now in this row, I'll show you how to connect your half granny square to the rest of your project. I'll start from one corner and connect my yarn through a slip knot. Then, as always, start your round by 2 chains and 2 double crochets. This is a corner of your half a square, so I want to connect it to one corner of my project. Connect it through a single stitch, and then continue adding 3 more double crochets in the same spot. So this is a connect on a go technique. This is an easy technique to connect your granny squares together. In fact, I have another video which is a full tutorial on how to use this technique to connect your granny squares, and I will link the video here if you want to go through a full tutorial. In the corners, as always, we have 3 double crochets, 2 chains and 3 double crochets. So when you're done with your first 3 double crochets, you'll add 1 chain and then you connect your project to the other squares, and then continue adding 3 more double crochets in the same spot. So when you reach your corner, we are using the same technique, adding 3 double crochets and connecting this corner to the next corner by a single crochet. This is how it looks. You can see the shape of half a square in here. I'll continue adding more double crochets here to finish this row. I will add my double crochets in these spots. And I'll finish this row by connecting my yarn with a single crochet. Secure your yarn with 1 or 2 slip crochets and then cut your yarn. This is how it looks at the end of this round, and I hope you enjoyed this video.